Gunfighter Dad, if this isn't love, I don't know what is. Fellow fuckery humanoids, I come to you today with a heavy heart and unmotivated typing phalanges. I, Sloppy Ice Cream, will be taking a brief respite from Reddit. This is only temporary, and this has nothing to do with you. Mom and Dad just need a little time apart so we can figure out how to become a better family in the future. I sincerely and deeply apologize for shitting in your frosted flakes. Please understand this was a difficult decision to make, but it is the right decision for Sloppy. How about we laugh one more time before I leave? Excellent. Let's travel back in time to hometown, USA. The gunfighter life was months behind me, and I was offered a full-time position as a parent. I was learning the ropes of fatherhood, and there were a lot of days I contemplated the tensile strength of those ropes. There were days I honestly felt I had higher odds of surviving 1940s East German as an overweight paraplegic that practiced Judaism than I did parenting cake. Drastic? Maybe. But when was the last time you crib midget lured your mini-human into a dog kennel because he wanted to change the channel? Or the time your toddler terrorist cut the dog's tongue in half with a scissors the following Friday? Don't recall those events. I do, because I have cake. Friday was my saving grace during my initial introduction to full-time fatherhood. The Monday through Thursday routine was full of power showers and regret. My Monday through Thursday routine was leprosy, and I was falling apart. The most mentally exhausting task during the week was putting cake to bed. It was like playing a carnival game. Sure, there was a possibility of winning the grand prize, but the odds are not in your fucking favor. You spend way too much time and money only to win that Chinese-made teddy bear that smells like cigarette smoke and regret from the last 7 towns. Putting cake to bed was a repetitive process and game of will. The moment you declare victory and celebrate with a beer is the exact moment you hear that fucking tickle me Elmo toy screech. Ha, ha, that tickles, and then start its robotic roll around the floor. There were moments when I wanted to barge back in the room, put Elmo in the bed, and toss cake in the toy box. Turn the toy box upside down, and place the dresser on top of it. Not a single week went by in which I didn't contemplate calling Dr. Benny Drill to assist with knocking cake out. I didn't want to overdo it, or have a chemical-dependent toddler. Sadly, most of the nights ended in defeat. I would typically wake up for a midnight bathroom trip and notice I now had a crib midget, mini-human, and dog in my bed. Stealthy fucks they were. By that time, it was too late to move them back to their bed, and I didn't feel like getting shanked with a Ninja Turtles toothbrush the cake fashioned into a shiv. I appreciate the work my spleen does, and I don't need cake fucking that up. Dear reader, this is how my typical week went. It was long, it was exhausting, and nobody I know likes waking up with toddler drool on their face or projectile shit on the headboard. Actual head shaking, mild soy and dairy allergies my ass. I love Kelly and cake. Despite the occasional urge to drown cake in a bathtub full of bubbles and toys, I love him. There is a paternal instinct that all parents have. Well, some parents give reason to legalize 120th trimester abortions, but mostly all parents have a very strong desire to protect their children. I was the same with cake. I will be goddamned if someone else is going to fuck with my kids. Especially cake. I didn't put all this time, money, and effort into parenting my child for you to steal the bestowed privilege of beating him. You can wait in line like the rest of us. However, imagine my surprise when someone broke into my house in the dead of the night. It was joy, because it was truly about to become the dead of night for some poor soul. I sleep like a fucking rock. I have slept through mortar and rocket attacks. I have actually taken a quick nap during a 6-hour firefight. I particularly enjoy the lead jelly bean exchange, but 6 hours of it in 130 degree heat tuckers a fucker out. Needless to type, but I can find the Sandman in any chaotic or rapture-like event. This night was different though. I was immediately awakened by the sound of my front door being bashed in. My heart was pounding. For you non-military folks, Hollywood and the video game industry honestly desensitize humanoids to violence. They overglorify Special Operations Forces, SOF, as well. I still enjoy giving my virtual murder boner the satisfaction of monkey stomping an 8-year-old from Florida. But the aforementioned is true. They are not capable of inducing sheer fear. I have been engaged in this tag you're dead game in very confined spaces. It's not fun until it's done. It can be downright terrifying at times. Your heart wants to beat out of your throat, but you have to dedicate all your senses to the task at hand. Killing the people that want to kill you. This was the type of fear I had when I heard the door being bashed. I instantaneously jumped out of my bed and heard the second bashing of the door. It is the moments like this in which my brain wanders off. Why continue to bash the front door? Why not try the basement door? Or any door that is more likely to provide better entry and not wake the owners up? It was either amateur hour, or the perpetrators had weapons. Meanwhile, the fucking dog has not budged. Lola is not even awake. Cake has conditioned her so well to the insanity that is my life. She would probably leave with the thief or thieves in hopes of sanctuary. Fucking dog. The next decision I made was most likely the most difficult choice I have ever made in my life. Do I wake Cake up and give him a scissors? Fuck. I could probably unleash this potato-bodied Chucky doll and go back to bed. Maybe I tell him they stole his blanket? I know. That would have been unchaining hell on earth, and morally and ethically wrong on numerous levels. Again, I know. I said it was a fucking difficult decision. The honest thief or thieves didn't deserve that fate. Cake looks innocent, but he is more akin to Christian Bale from Psycho. I scurried and placed a sleeping Cake and Kelly on the bathroom floor. I then returned to the master bedroom with a fucking smile. Please don't assume I am joking either. I was nervous. I was scarred. But I was fucking smiling as I walked to get my gun. Front door just burst open and crashes into doorstop. I had just retrieved my gun, with a smile, and slowly proceeded out of my bedroom. I am trained for this shit. The desired combat ratio for Americans is 3-to-1. We want to have 3 barrel-chested and gun-slinging freedom fighters for every single Johnny Jihad. There are factors that can increase this number though. Weapon types such as sniper rifles or heavy machine guns cause that number to rise exponentially. Furthermore, structures can add cause to increase this number. Structures like bunkers or fucking houses. It was only me, but it was my house. And that is what we call a fucking combat multiplier. It may be a 1960s ranch-style house, but Ward and June Cleaver are not the fucking owners. Sloppy is. It was nearing surprise cockback o'clock. I begin my methodical walk down the hall and hear commotion in the kitchen. I clear the left corner that leads to the front door to ensure I am not greeted by a thief, and then clear the right corner that leads to the kitchen. The commotion is louder now, and I believe there is only one person. I slowly make my way into the kitchen, and now I can see a human-shaped target that is begging to be engaged with my 9mm hollow points. Dear reader, I am pretty sure I had a slight chubby. I have daydreamed about how I would react if an intruder unluckily found himself inside my house of horror, and it was actually happening. Bless the gods. I transition from step 4 to step 6 of pistol presentation. My black angel of retribution is ready to explode with laughter. I was giddy. Then the thief pissed in my snow cone. The thief was my wife. Hey, we were overstaffed and I got off early. Brain. You fucking ruined the surprise. Oh, I hide the gun behind my back. Wife. What was that? Brain. Fuck. Wife, irate. Was that a gun? Were you pointing a gun at me? Op, first, middle, last? Op. Yup. Wife, still irate. Were you going to fucking kill me? Op. You didn't call. And it sounded like Magilla Gorilla trying to break down the fucking front door. Wife, more irate. The door was stuck. You had a gun pointed at me. You were going to kill me. Op. Laughing. Relax. Wife, yup. Irate. Relax. I didn't know we had a gun. Op, brain. Don't say, relax, ever again. Bad. That was bad. Very bad. Op. We don't have a gun. I do. You'd be dangerous with a. Wife, irate. Were you going to kill me? Op. No. Believe it or not, I am actually pretty prepared for this type of situation. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already. Wife, less irate. How long have we had a gun? Op. What's with this weird shit? I have had a gun for about 10 years now though. My wife is not a gun person. Not a gun person at all. She was always worried about the children getting their dick beaters on it and accidentally discharging half their face off. I am a gun person. And evidently I am better than Anne Frank at hide and seek. Wife, still very irate. Op, first, middle, last. You could have killed me. Op. This screams how much I love you if anything. Wife, still very irate, but now puzzled. What? Op. This was a perfect opportunity for a pistol-fired separation agreement. I could have claimed the stand your ground law and divorced you with hollow points. I didn't. Therefore, I love you. You should be happy about this. Wife, evidently not happy about this. We can talk about this tomorrow. I enjoy have the occasional romp in the sheets, so I accept defeat and retreat to the bedroom. I need to get there first to hide the gun again. I don't know her hide-and-seek capabilities, but I was not making it easy. I tugged Anne Frank away, and apologized that my wife was not an intruder. I then jumped back in bed in hopes of meeting Mr. Sandman before the wife feels the desire to re-engage the conversation. Wife, why the fuck are the boys sleeping on the bathroom floor? I didn't move from the bed. I was tired. I had to leave for work in a couple hours. And I was really disappointed I didn't get to kill an intruder. Op. I put them in there before I went to see who broke into the house. Wife, man, this lady was on a mission to be snooty and yell. Why? Op. In the event the thief and I exchanged subsonic paper cuts. Wife, what? Op. If there was a gunfight, the boys were in the safest place. Please understand that. I love you. And the boys. Wife, laughs. Finally coming around. What did Lola do? Lola now perks up. The princess heard the other princess call her name. Lola won't let an intruder disturb her beauty sleep. But she is all fucking smiles now. Op. She didn't fucking move until you said her name. Just now. I then drifted back off to sleep. And then awoke. But not to the sound of my alarm. The entire fucking family was in one bed. I don't know what Cake's fucking deal is, but that fucker sleeps sideways. I woke up to Fred Flint's own feet caressing my face, and the toe fuck only a toddler Cake can produce. Then, just after I get the potato situated, my alarm goes off. I woke to silence and statue-like chaos that is my bed. Then I do my typical brain giggle and have a discussion with myself. You know, Op, there could have been one less human in this bed. I love her though, and fuck raising Cake alone. She can suffer with me. Misery enjoys company. Oh, my heart is anything but heavy. My heart is small, withered, and black. I ain't going nowhere, bitches. Besides, who would write the Hawk story next week? Hawk, you out there yet? Cheers, fuckery fucks. Man, you are the best, demented as hell. But the best. Please keep plumbing the depths of your twisted psyche with those phalanges. I can't help but wonder how it would have turned out had you released a Cakein. So is Cake a Jekyll and Hyde? Mom equals angel food Cake. Op equals Satan food Cake. Good one on ya. Ya rotten fucking bastard. Let's bring him to the depths of despair with worry and concern. Then kick him in the jewel sack. Well played. Honestly, I think the most impressive part of this story is that you got the boys to the bathroom floor without waking them up. Mine would have been awake at the first rustle of the blanket. So random question. What I do best. How heavy is a gun? Are we talking like 3 kilograms or like 20? I have to say I was quite sad at the beginning of the story. You got me good. My God, you need to write a book. Enjoy your break. Subsonic paper cuts. Lead jelly beans. I'm stealing these. Damn it. I was worried about you all. Now I'm just angry, happy, relieved. I can't pick one. Shit, you scared me. Fucker. Enjoyed the story though. Lol, it's always fun when it occurs to someone I'm dating to ask if I have a gun. I usually just say yes. It goes over better than fuck tons. Unmoving dog. I have a greyhound. They're great, different, and huge. So, people see this 85-pound dog that's 4 feet long snout to butt. It's a long-ass snout and the canines are a good 1 inch long. This particular greyhound grins. She lifts her upper lip and looks like she's going to rip your face off. She's not. She's just happy you're here. If you broke into our house, she would help you carry out the goods for beef jerky. So, if you got over the fact there's a big-ass dog grinning like a psycho at you, you could steal the whole house. If you ignored her while stealing the whole damn house, she would get seriously hurt feelings and go pout in the corner until you apologized. Face with rolling eyes. P.S. I find it astounding that your wife doesn't think there were weapons in the house. You're a soldier. I know you lot have to turn in the fun stuff when you get back to the States. But an entire house sans weapons, it's like peanut butter sans raspberry jelly. Hell, we have no less than 7 weapons in the house. 4 pistols, 2 rifles, and 1 shotgun. And that isn't including the baseball bat and the mace. Not the spray. The 1-inch ball bearing wrapped in paracord with a 1-foot braid and a loop so when you sling the sucker and are in close quarters you don't have to say, "Hold on. Let's pause so I can pick up my brain basher." Oh, and I have synthetic ghost pepper capsaicin also. I enjoy your stories far too much. Many thanks! Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. And another great story. Please keep them coming. I'm sure your therapist will recommend it. Lol. Love your writing. Be well and stay safe. True love has never sounded so pure. Son of a bitch. This is brilliant writing. Your comical descriptions kill me. I just discovered this sub in your stories and I am very glad I did. Thanks for not going anywhere. I'm glad to have a steady diarrhea stream of content to indulge myself. Much love, man. Me. Ah, man. Every time I find a writer they leave forever. Also me. Only a week. Not forever? Awesome. You've been through a lot, so take whatever time you need. Man. If you want, I would provide a monthly donation through Patreon. This is how I support my favorite creators. For your contributions to laughter. That is if you want to make some extra while you are doing something you clearly enjoy. I know an artist when I see one. I hope all is well on your side. If you are anything like where I am, you have a finite amount of time to get things done before winter hits. I feel like the clock is ticking and I still need some major work to be done outside. Fortunately today I found a wood guy who will deliver wood. And next week I go to a sawmill to see about buying planks. Wish me luck. And I wish you and your lovely family luck with whatever stuff you are busy with. Hope all goes well with the relationship between you two. It is not fun for the kids. Good luck. I know that feeling of fear. been there. Not fun, and I don't wish it on anybody. As far as you leaving for a bit, I know you aren't right now, and that's great. However, should the need ever arise, please do it with a clean conscience. At some point it may be necessary for one reason or another, and you are not obligated to give internet strangers a reason. Now, as far as the story goes, I'm glad your wife became understanding. That is exactly how I would want my husband to react in a scenario like that. I'm not always sure he would back down when finding out who it was. Though tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. FuckeryUniveristy is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.